Today from Griffith Stadium, it's the 1929 Chicago Cubs against the 1925 Washington Senators. This is game one of their four-game series. It's week six in my APBA baseball great teams of the past league. The Cubs come into this one with a 10-6 record. They had a bye in week five, so they haven't played in a while. In their last outing, though, they swept the 1922 Browns in week number four. Big series for them. They are in third place and they are trying to keep pace with the Yankees and Indians. 1925 Senators, they are 9-11, tied for fifth. They were swept by the Indians in week number five, so looking to get back on track. Already in week six, the 1927 Pirates took 3 of 4 from the 1922 Giants. Still to come, the 1919 Reds and the 1930 Cardinals. And then the 1927 Yankees and the 1920 Indians will square off first place on the line. 1922 Browns are off in week six. So here are the starting lineups. Game one between the Cubs and the Senators. First for Chicago, leading off and playing third base, it's Norm McMillan. In left field is Riggs Stevenson. Second baseman is Rogers Hornsby. Cleanup hitter playing center field is Hack Wilson. Right fielder is Kiki Kyler. Charlie Grimm's at first base. Woody English is the shortstop. Zach Taylor's at catcher. Starting pitcher for the Cubs is Charlie Root. And Root in four starts is 2-1 with a 3.72 ERA. For Washington, leading off and playing center field is Earl McNeely. Second baseman is Bucky Harris. Right fielder is Sam Rice. Cleanup hitter in left field is Goose Goslin. Starting first baseman's Joe Judge. Behind the plate, Muddy Rule. Shortstop is Roger Peckinpah. Third baseman is Ossie Bluege. The starting pitcher for the Senators is Stan Coveleski. Coveleski in five starts, 2-1 with a minuscule 1.61 ERA. That leads the league. So two excellent pitchers in today's game, both A-rated, both are top-rated defenses. Neither team has hit particularly well this season. The Cubs have a 239 average, the Senators just 215. So all indicators say this could be a low-scoring contest. Doesn't usually work out that way, though. We'll see what happens. Let's play ball. Leading off for the Cubs in the top of the first is Norm McMillan. McMillan hitting 288 this season. He has 10 doubles, which is tied for second in the league. He might get another one or something better. He rolls an 11 to start things off. Gets to roll on his second column. And that is a 66, and Norm McMillan sends a drive to left, and it is back, gone. Lead off home run starts the game. Norm McMillan, that is his first of the year. 1-0 Cubs. Coveleski, his ERA was below 1, and then he got hit fairly hard in his last outing, so still number one in the league, 1.61 ERA. He's already given up one run here today. And here's Riggs Stevenson. Stevenson hitting 298, tied for the team high with 11 runs batted in. Stevenson, ground ball to third baseman, Ossie Bluege. He has it, throws over to first for the first out. Brings up Rogers Hornsby, MVP of the 1929 season with a 380 average. In this league, he's hitting just 308. That's a team high for the Cubs. Hornsby, hard ground ball up the middle. Great play by Roger Peckinpah. On to first. He gets the second out. That'll bring up Hack Wilson. 39 home runs, 345 average in 1929. But Wilson's hitting just 295, team best 3 homers so far this season. He belts this one into right center field. It'll land in for a hit, and Hack Wilson will try for second. He is in there with a 2-out double. That brings to the plate Kiki Kyler. Kyler is hitting 302 on the season. Drove in 102 runs in 1929. Chance for one here. And nope. Fly ball to right field. Sam Rice has it. Side is retired. But the McMillan home run, and the Cubs lead 1-0. Going to the bottom of the first, Earl McNeely to lead things off. McNeely hitting just 167 this season. And Charlie Root strikes him out for the first out. Root is a good strikeout pitcher, and he has 27 of them in 36 and a third innings so far this season. Here's Bucky Harris. Harris batting 197. And Root strikes him out 2 in a row. That'll bring to the plate Sam Rice. Rice, really the only hitter doing anything this season for the Senators. He's the only Washington regular hitting better than 250. Rice, a team best 321 this season. This time, though, routine grounder to short. Woody English has it. Over to first. 1-2-3 inning for Charlie Root. Cubs come back to the plate, top of the second. Charlie Grimm to lead things off. Grimm is hitting 230 this season. Has driven in 10 runs. And he pops it up. Second baseman Bucky Harris calls for it. He's got it for the first out. Woody English comes to the plate. English hitting just 197. And he also pops it up. Left side. Third baseman Bluegee has it for the second out. So of all the players in this lineup, and there's a lot of them struggling, no one is struggling worse than Zach Taylor. Zach Taylor hitting just 115 on the season, 6 hits in 52 at-bats. Here he is. And all he can do is hit a bouncer to second base. Bucky Harris has it on to first. 1-2-3 inning for Coveleski. Bottom of the second for the Senators. Goose Goslin leads things off. Goslin's hitting 232 on the season. More than 100 points worse than his average in 1925. This time, though, Goslin lines one into center field. It's in for a base hit. First hit of the game for Washington. They have the leadoff runner aboard. Joe Judge comes to the plate. Judge hitting 239 this season, tied for the team high with 9 runs batted in. And we have ground ball to second. Hornsby has it. Flips to Woody English covering second. He's got it. Goslin slides in awkwardly. English makes the turn on to first. Double play. Goose Goslin is having trouble at second base. He's having trouble getting up. Trainer's out to look at him. And unfortunately for the Senators, that's a big loss. Goose Goslin will have to be replaced. So they need an outfielder. Looks like it'll be Bobby Veach. Put him in at the end of the inning. After the double play, Muddy Rule come to the plate with 2 outs, nobody on for the Senators. Rule, second on the team with a 246 average, tied for the team high with 9 runs batted in. Rule will get another base hit, second of the inning. So another base runner for the Senators. Here's Roger Peckinpah. Peckinpah hitting .233. And Root strikes him out for the third out. So Goose Goslin be replaced. Bobby Veach in left field. Goslin wasn't hitting particularly well this season. .232 start of the game, but .334 hitter with 18 home runs and 1925 RBIs in 1925. So big loss for the Senators as we go to the third inning. The pitcher Charlie Root to lead things off. Root is 1 for 11 at the plate this season. And as usual in these games I video, the pitchers always find a way to hit. And Charlie Root lines one over the first baseman's head down the right field line. Charlie Root's going to start off the inning with a double. That'll bring Norm McMillan back to the plate. McMillan got this game started with a home run. This time, another fly ball to left, but not deep enough. Veach will make the catch. 1 out. Here's Riggs Stevenson, 0 for 1. Fly ball to center. Earl McNeely has it. Root will stay put at second base. There are 2 outs now for Rogers Hornsby, who is 0 for 1. And after the leadoff double, Coveleski gets out of it. Hornsby pops up. Shortstop Peckinpah has it. Side retired. Go to the bottom of the third. Cubs still leading 1-0. Aussie Bluegee to lead things off for the Senators. Bluegee, team worst 145 average this season. And he will pop one up left side. Norm McMillan has it for the first out. Here's the pitcher, Stan Coveleski. Coveleski 0 for 17 at the plate this season. I got a good feeling, though, because pitchers hit on the YouTube channel. He looks at ball 1. And 44, in a lot of instances, would have been a hit, but instead, with the A pitcher, ground ball to short. Woody English has it over to first for the second out. That'll bring Earl McNeely to the plate for the second time. He struck out his first time up. This time, ground ball to third base. Norm McMillan has it over to first. Side retired. 1-2-3 inning for Charlie Root. Go to the fourth. It is still 1-0 Cubs. Hack Wilson to lead things off. He doubled in his first at-bat. And he pops up this time. Aussie Bluegee makes the catch. 1 away. Kiki Kyler is 0 for 1. And Kyler rips one into right center field. It's to the base of the wall. Sam Rice picks it up, throws it in, but not before Kiki Kyler makes it to second base with a double. So 1 out, runner on second for Charlie Grimm. Grimm is 0 for 1. Fly ball to right. Kyler tags. Sam Rice makes the catch. Kyler's not going to test Sam Rice's arm. He'll stay put at second. And now there are 2 outs. Woody English comes to the plate. He is 0 for 1. And Coveleski strikes him out to end the inning. Kyler doubles, but nothing comes of it. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Here is Bucky Harris to lead things off. He struck out his first time up. This time, fly ball to right. Kiki Kyler chases it down, makes the catch, 1 out. Sam Rice, mentioned the team's top hitter, 321 average coming in. He is 0 for 1 today. He will hit a fly ball into center field. Mac Wilson makes the catch, and there are 2 outs. And now here is Bobby Veach, who replaced the injured Goose Goslin. Looks like this is actually Veach's first appearance of the season. He hit 323 in 1925. This time, though, fly ball to right. Kyler's got it. Another 1-2-3 inning for Charlie Root. To the 5th inning, Zach Taylor lead things off. Taylor 0 for 1. Fly ball into center field for Earl McNeely to catch for the first out. Charlie Root doubled his first time up. This time, ground ball, third base. Aussie Bluegee has it over to first for the second out. Now the Cubs are to the top of the order for the third time. Norm McMillan, 1 for 2, led off the game with the home run, the game's only run to this point. And McMillan has himself another base hit, puts one right up the middle, and he is aboard with a 2-out single. Rig Stevenson is 0 for 2 today. And now he's 0 for 3. Fly ball to center field. Earl McNeely has it. And now we go to the bottom of the 5th. Joe Judge leads things off, 0 for 1 today. Pops it up left side. Third baseman McMillan has it for the first out. Muddy Rule singled his first time up. This time he looks at ball 4. And those Senators have a base runner with 1 out. Roger Peckinpah struck out his first time at the plate. And he looks at ball 4. 2 consecutive walks issued by Charlie Root. Maybe now the Senators have something going. Aussie Bluegee comes to the plate. Bluegee 0 for 1. We mentioned a 145 average so far this season. I'm going to re-roll the red die that got hung up in the corner. And would you believe a third consecutive walk issued by Charlie Root? Pitched a strong first 4 innings, struggling here in the 5th. So bases loaded, 1 out. We're at the pitcher spot with Stan Coveleski. Cubs have a good defense. They're going to play deep and try to get the double play here. And Coveleski, the fly ball to center, Mac Wilson's going to have to back up to catch it. Muddy Rule's going to tag up, and he's going to score. Coveleski ties the game with a sacrifice fly. So we are 1-1. Senators aren't done yet. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Earl McNeely comes to the plate for the third time. He is 0 for 2. He'll hit a fly ball into right. Kiki Kyler makes the catch. And despite the 3 consecutive walks, Senators only score once. on the Coveleski sacrifice fly. Could have been a lot worse. All right, top of the sixth, Rogers Hornsby to lead things off for the Cubs. Hornsby 0 for 2, came in with a team best 308 average. Hornsby bounces a ball towards second base. Bucky Harris has it over to first for the first out. Hack Wilson is 1 for 2 with a double. And Hack Wilson drive to left. It's over Bobby Veach's head. It's back, gone. Hack Wilson puts the Cubs back in front 2-1. His team best fourth home run of the season. He had 39 of them in 1929. He's got 4 of them in 17 games now this season. So both Chicago runs come via solo homers. 1 out, nobody on. Kiki Kyler coming to the plate. Kyler 1 for 2 with a double. Coveleski, maybe a little bit rattled after giving that home run. He walks Kyler on 4 pitches. That'll bring Charlie Grimm to the plate. Grimm 0 for 2. He looks at ball 1 and ball 2. And Charlie Grimm rolls a 66. He gets to roll on his second column. 10 homers in 1929. Not this time, though. Doubles down the first base line. Kiki Kyler, is he going to score? They're going to send Kiki Kyler. He's going to slide in safely. RBI double. 3-1 Cubs. Still just 1 out. Woody English comes to the plate. English 0 for 2 today. English rolls an 11. He's probably going to have an extra base hit here. Only 1 chance at a home run, though. Back-to-back doubles. English puts one into the left center field gap. That'll score another one. It is now 4-1 Cubs. Coveleski came in with the league best 1.61 ERA. He's given up 4 runs here today. Zach Taylor comes up. He is 0 for 2. And hit up the middle. Good stop by Roger Peckinpah. His only play is to first. English is able to advance to third base. So now we have 2 outs, runner on third for the pitcher, Charlie Root. Root's 1 for 2 with a double. And he pops it up. Peckinpah has it. And the side is finally retired, but not before the Cubs score 3 runs on the Wilson homer and Grimm and English with RBI doubles. All right, Washington now the bottom of the 6th, facing a 3-run deficit. Bucky Harris to lead things off. He is 0 for 2. Ground ball left side. Norm McMillan has it over to first for the first out. Sam Rice comes to the plate. Rice, Washington's best hitter, but 0 for 2 today. And now he has his first hit. He singles into right field. Washington has a base runner with 1 out. Here is Bobby Veach, 0 for 1 after replacing the injured Goose Goslin. And Veach strikes out. So 2 outs. Here is Joe Judge. Judge hit by the pitch. And now there are runners on first and second with 2 outs. Muddy Rule comes to the plate. Rule tied for the team high with 9 runs batted in. He's got a chance here. 2 outs, first and second. Nope, comebacker to the pitcher. Root has it. Throws over to first. Root gets out of the jam. On to the 7th inning. Cubs still lead 4-1. Norm McMillan to lead things off. He is 2 for 3. Started the game with a home run. He will draw a walk to start the inning. Here's Riggs Stevenson, 0 for 3. Looks at ball 1 and ball 2. Pops it up. Peckinpah has it. 1 out. Rogers Hornsby is 0 for 3. Reroll the white die. Hard ground ball left side. Bluegee makes a diving stop. Gets to his feet, guns it over to first in time to get the out. Norm McMillan does advance to second base. Here's Hack Wilson, 2 for 3, a double his first time up, a solo homer his last time up. And he almost got another one, but just misses. Instead, pops it up, foul territory left side. Bluegee makes the catch. And now we are in the 7th inning stretch. And the bottom of the 7th. Still 4-1 Cubs. Roger Peckinpah is 0 for 1, walked his last time up. He pops it up. Third baseman Norm McMillan calls for it, 1 away. Aussie Bluegee is 0 for 1 with a walk. And he has drawn his second walk. We are to the pitcher spot. Stan Coveleski, 4 runs on 8 hits in his 7 innings. That's it for him, as Washington trails by 3 runs. Senators are going to send Hank Severide to the plate as a pinch hitter. Severide 2 for 6 this season. And Severide, slow roller to third base. Norm McMillan charges bare hands over to first, beats Severide by half step, gets the second out of the inning. Bluegee's able to advance to second base. So Earl McNeely, 2 outs, runner on second. McNeely is 0 for 3. And he pops it up, drifting into foul territory on the left side. Norm McMillan makes the catch. Side retired. We go to the 8th. Washington needs a new pitcher. And they will go to Veen Gregg. Neither team has much of a bullpen, so Gregg gets the call. Best reliever Marbury pitched 3 innings the last time out, so he's unavailable. Gregg replaces Coveleski. Gregg, this will be his 4th appearance. He's 0-0 with a 6.75 ERA, 4 innings of work. And Kiki Kyler to lead things off, 1 for 2 with a walk, had a double. And Kyler hits it hard, 66. He hit 15 home runs in 1929. Blasted into left center field. Veach and McNeely have to give chase. Kyler, very fast runner, motoring on the bases. He's going for a triple, and he's got it. Lead off triple for Kiki Kyler here in the 8th inning. And that brings Charlie Grimm to the plate, who is 1 for 3 with a double. Drove in a run. Washington will be playing in if they have to. Hard line drive right side. Bucky Harris snares it. Kiki Kyler wandered too far off of third base. Harris throws over to third in time to double up Kiki Kyler. Great defensive play by Bucky Harris. And just like that, the triple is erased, and now there are 2 outs with nobody on. So Woody English comes to the plate. He's 1 for 3. RBI double his last time up. And English has another base hit, deposits one into right field for a single. That would have been the 5th run of the game. It had that double play just not occurred. So where does Zach Taylor? Taylor 0 for 3 today. He's got to be close to about a 100 batting average at this point. Came into the game with at 115. Hit it hard, but hit it right at Aussie Blue Jay. He makes the play, throws over to first for the 3rd out. So chances for the Cubs, but nothing there. It's still 4-1. Bucky Harris lead things off in the bottom of the 8th. Harris is 0 for 3. And Root strikes him out. Sam Rice singled his last time up. He is 1 for 3. He will draw a walk. Bobby Veach comes to the plate. 0 for 2, struck out his last time up. And Root strikes him out again. 2 outs. Joe Judge is 0 for 2, was hit by a pitch his last time up. This time, fly ball to center field. Hack Wilson will track it down, and the side's retired. We go to the 9th. Charlie Root to lead things off. He's 1 for 3 with a double. Root's just given up 1 run and 3 hits in his 8 innings of work, so he's going to get to go to the distance here. Root, comebacker to the pitcher. Greg has it over to first. 1 out. Norm McMillan, 2 for 3 with a walk. Began the game with a home run. He will draw a base on balls. He's on first with 1 out. Riggs Stevenson is 0 for 4. Fly ball into right. Sam Rice has it. 2 outs. Here is Rogers Hornsby. 0 for 4 today. But he breaks that slump. He is going to send one down the first base line. It's into the corner. Norm McMillan makes the turn to second, to third. They're going to wave him home. He will score. Rogers Hornsby is into second with an RBI double. It is now 5-1 Chicago. Hack Wilson's 2 for 4 with a double and a homer. And he puts a base hit into right field. Rogers Hornsby will score from second, 6-1 Chicago. Wilson drives in his second run of the day. Kiki Kyler's 2 for 3 with a double and a triple. He'll hit a fly ball into right. Sam Rice will catch it. Side retired, but not before the Cubs add 2 more runs. They lead 6-1 going to the bottom of the ninth. 6, 7, 8 hitters for Washington. They've had just 3 hits today. They've scored just 1 run. And they do anything here in the ninth. Muddy Rule to lead things off. He's got 1 of the 3 Senator hits. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. Nope, ground ball to short. Woody English fires over to first for the first out. Roger Peckinpah is 0 for 2 with a walk. And he walks for the second time. That'll bring up Aussie Bluegee. 0 for 1, has walked twice. Ground ball to second. Hornsby has it. Flips it to English. On to first. Nope. Bluegee beats it out. Fielder's choice. You get the second out. Now there are 2 outs. We're at the pitcher's spot, so they will send up a pinch hitter for Greg. It will be Joe Harris. Harris, 1 for 6 at the plate this season. So the Senators down to their last out. Joe Harris lifts the fly ball into left. Riggs Stevenson will make the catch, and that will be the ball game. The 1929 Chicago Cubs win the opener of this 4-game series against the 1925 Washington Senators. Final score 6-1. The Cubs 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. Washington 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They also left 8 runners on base. 12 hits for the Cubs, 3 of them by Hack Wilson, Norm McMillan, Kiki Kyler, and Woody English. They all had 2 hits apiece. The Cubs, of those 12 hits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 of those 12 hits went for extra bases. McMillan and Wilson had home runs. Kyler had a triple. There were 6 doubles. So, big hitting game from the Cubs. Charlie Root went the distance. He improves to 3-1 on the season. 9 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned. Gave up 6 walks. Didn't do too much damage other than that 1 run. He also struck out 6. For the Senators, just 3 hits on the day. Their 1 run came after 3 consecutive walks and a sacrifice fly by the pitcher Stan Coveleski. Coveleski takes the loss. He drops to 2-2. In 7 innings, he gave up 8 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks, struck out 1. Veen Gregg pitched the final 2 innings. So the Cubs improved to 11-6, got a little bit closer to the 27 Yankees and the 1920 Indians. They are looking, they can win 3, sweep this one, could be in good shape depending on what happens in that Indians-Yankees series here in Week 6. Senators, they've now lost 5 straight. They dropped to 9-12. If you want to see how the rest of this series turns out, head over to rogersportsgames.com where you can get the series recaps, box scores, team stats, and more. And follow along with my great teams of the past season 2, featuring teams from 1919 to 1930. So, from Griffith Stadium, signing off. The Cubs have beaten the Senators 6-1. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe.